Hello and welcome to the channel. After weeks of hiding, the resident electoral commissioner Hudu Yunusa Hari was finally arrested by the Nigerian police yesterday. He was taken in straight for interrogation, and Hudu, who is also a man of the law, a barrister, had quite a lot to say. I will be sharing with you some of the things said on today's show. So subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. No regrets declaring Binani winner, says Adamawa REC. Suspended Adamawa State Resident Electoral Commissioner Mr. Hudu Yunusa Hari has been arrested by the police in Abuja. He was picked up yesterday, 15 days after the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) petitioned the Inspector General of Police to arrest and prosecute him for declaring Senator Aishatu Ahmed Binani of the All Progressives Congress (APC) the winner of the Adamawa State governorship election, while the results were still being collated. Yunusa Hari's arrest came shortly after he declared that he had no regrets about declaring the APC governorship candidate winner in controversial circumstances. The police, in a statement by the force public relations officer, CSP Muyiwa Adejobi, confirmed the arrest of the suspended REC, who was declared wanted after the Adamawa governorship poll controversy. Adejobi said, "The Nigeria Police Force hereby confirms the arrest of Barrister Hudu Yunusa Hari, the Adamawa State Resident Electoral Commissioner who was alleged to have announced the candidate of the All Progressives Congress winner of the gubernatorial elections during the recently concluded supplementary elections. This followed calls for his arrest and investigation by the Independent National Electoral Commission on the basis of alleged impropriety in the course of supplementary gubernatorial polls in the state. Barrister Ari was arrested by the Police Election Planning, Monitoring and Evaluation Team in Abuja on Tuesday, 2nd May 2023. He is currently in police custody and is being grilled to ascertain the motives and motivations behind his alleged improper actions during the supplementary elections in Adamawa State. In addition, other officials and individuals culpable in the saga are being interrogated by the team. The Inspector General of Police has given clear assurance that every individual involved and indicted in the matter will be apprehended and investigated in line with the provisions of the law for possible prosecution. The Inspector General of Police has assured of the commitment of the force to ensure that justice is served in this case and that all guilty parties are brought to justice. Meanwhile, Yunusa Hari has said he had no regrets about announcing Aisha Binani winner of the April 15 governorship election in the state. Yunusa Hari had stirred controversy by declaring Aisha Binani Dahiru as the winner when the collation of the results was yet to be completed on April 16. INEC on April 17 declared Yunusa Hari's announcement null and void and summoned the REC and the Adamawa governorship election chief returning officer, Professor Muhammad Meli, to his headquarters in Abuja. Meli completed the collation of results and announced Governor Amadu Fintiri of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) as the winner of the poll on April 18. Subsequently, the electoral umpire on April 18 wrote to the Nigerian police force to prosecute Yunusa Hari over the electoral infraction. On April 20, President Muhammadu Buhari approved the suspension of the Adamawa REC pending the completion of an investigation by the police. A day later, INEC said it was not aware of the whereabouts of Yunusa Hari. However, speaking in an interview published by BBC Hausa yesterday, Yunusa Hari said he wasn't offered money by anyone to make the announcement. The suspended REC said he never went into hiding, adding that he would honor the invitation of the police. "I didn't collect a kobo. 2 billion naira bribe allegations, social media hype," he said. "I didn't ask Binani and Fintiri for a single penny. It is against my religion to collect money from someone to help him do anything, and I swear to God, claims that I was offered 2 billion naira are just baseless allegations and rumors. Where will I take 2 billion naira to? I saw on social media that I was offered 2 billion naira. I don't regret announcing Binani winner of the election. Anything you do according to the law, you won't regret it. I wrote a letter to INEC which they said they won't accept, but I'm sure they've accepted, and the invitation sent by the police is mandatory for me to honor it. I never went into hiding. I will honor the invitation of the police, he said. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, in related news, a professor of political philosophy, Akinyemi Onigbinde, has noted that the presidential election, which was won by the candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC, Bola Tinubu, was not free and fair. Onigbinde, in an interview with Nigerian Tribune, said the elections conducted by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) were not credible. According to Onigbinde, INEC allegedly disabled the BVAs to favor Tinubu. He said, "We saw it as it happened even in the last elections conducted by INEC. Without prejudice to whatever the court will say, the election that produced Tinubu was not free and fair. INEC deliberately disabled BVAs for the presidential election. Why did it work for the National Assembly election, which was held on the same day? Suddenly, they said BVAs did not work again." He further stated that the election in Lagos was tampered with to reduce the votes of the Labour Party LP presidential candidate, Peter Obi. Onigbinde said, "We have it on good authority that the result in Lagos was terribly doctored to reduce the votes of Peter Obi." He alleged that APC used violence and played the tribal card to gain advantage of the Yorubas and divide the electorate. The professor added, "They went overdrive in the governorship election. In fact, they reduced my humanity as a Yoruba person with the kind of bigotry displayed in the second election. Suddenly, the election turned to where we had to bring in Igunu masquerade and Oro with people beaten out of the queue. Even some Yoruba who look like Igbo people were beaten and denied the chance to vote in the election." That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.